the output will become same only. Just the difference you can find in the input, like the way of input, how you are giving the inputs. Okay, how you are providing the input, that is the only difference you can find. Especially if you talk about Catia software, Catia we are using for specially surface designs. Okay, like in automotive sectors we are using this software, especially automotive and aerospace sector. Apart from that one, some sectors we will find where we are using this Catia software. Okay, now okay, yeah. So when we come to the software here, this software designed by the Dassault System company. I think this introduction you already have listened, so I'm not making you bored about that thing. So we will directly see here we have different modules like sketcher, part design, assembly design, surface design, sheet metal design, and drafting. These 6 different concepts or modules we are using under Catia software. Part design. Part design we are using to create the mold designs or casting designs. Okay? Mold designs or casting designs. Not complete mold design, but some parts of molding we can able to do under part design. Sketcher is only for like, it is like a 2D sketches we can able to create, which later will convert that one to 3D models. For that purpose we are using sketcher. Second is part design. Part design we are using for casting designs, molding designs. The components which has non-uniform thicknesses. Okay, the component which has non-uniform thickness throughout the component, that components we have to make under part design. Next is surface design. Surface, see here, what is surface? First of all we have to understand, like the topic which we are dealing here, wireframe and surface design. So wireframe and surface design. Surface design we will do to make a complex shapes. Okay, initially surfaces doesn't have any thickness. Okay, surfaces doesn't have any thickness. It's a zero thickness object if you create with surface. Okay, so when we are creating any component under surface design, that component doesn't have any thickness, then why we are using? Why? Because we cannot find any component in this world which doesn't have any thickness. Compulsory we have some thickness there. But why we are making? So here in surface design you can find a geometry kind of things where we can able to make whatever different kind of shapes we want. With easy methods we can able to do. Whatever complex shapes, whatever complex trims we can able to make here under surfacing. Then what is the use if it doesn't have thickness? Initially I already said that initially it doesn't have thickness. Means when we are creating, the object doesn't have thickness. After creating the component only, we have to assign thickness. Okay, after creating the component, like after your component get completely created, then you have to assign thickness to that surface. Then it will come into existence. Okay, that is your surface design. The next one is sheet metal design. See here I already said part design, which is a non-uniform thickness throughout the component. Surface design, which is no thickness. The next one is sheet metal design. Sheet metal design, the component which has uniform thickness, same thickness throughout the component. Those components we will make under sheet metal design. And one more thing, see here, what kind of components? See here, so many components we can find in our space also, which has uniform thickness, but we are not making under sheet metal design. Why? Because see here, sheet metal design is actually a component which, see, actually sheet metal is the production process. Okay, your sheet metal is your production process. How you are making the component in real-time production environment, the same kind of things you will do under design also. Okay, some terminologies you can find here like flanges, walls, like that kind of things, bend radius, bend alloy. Some terminologies you can find when we are learning the sheet metal design. At the time I will explain you the thing. So for that thing, the same whatever terminologies we are using here now in software, the same terminology you can find under sheet metal production process. That is the reason they have keep this thing like a separate module. Otherwise, the sheet metal component directly we can able to make under part design also, but we are not making. Why? I already said that it is a separate sheet metal production process, due to which we are using separate module for that one. So for that purpose, in sheet metal, uniform thickness and some special processes are there, due to which we are using separate module here. Okay. The next thing after sheet metal designs, the next concept we will do assembly. Okay. So what is assembly here? Assembly design is a kind of design where we are calling all our components which we are creating under part levels. Part level means part modeling, surface modeling or sheet metal modeling. In these three modelings, whatever components we are creating, those components we will call according to our requirement under assembly, and we will club those components. Like, what is assembly? See here, you can find in any company if you go, you can like production company, if you go manufacturing company, if you go, you can find there how they are clubbing all those components. Okay, how they are clubbing all those components together and make as a single component. So like that, the same kind of thing here also we will do. For that, in company we are using some different concepts or processes like bolting, nuts, welding, those kind of things they will do to join different component. Here we are like, it is not like that. It is just a software. So here what we will do, we will use one concept called constraints. Okay, so by using those constraints, we have to assemble those in the small individual component and make as a big component. Okay, that is my assembly design. The last one is drafting. Okay, see here, till now whatever you have done, like part mod, like I'm not talking about that automotive sector. I'm talking about just a machine, like manufacturing sectors related designs. Regarding that one, I'm talking to you about. See here, if you are making any component, if drafting is not there, for example, and what is drafting? First of all, I will explain you. Drafting is converting your 3D model to 2D for manufacturing purpose. Okay, so see here, whatever components you are making in part design, assembly design, surface design, sheet metal design, that is different. Like, manufacturer doesn't understand that thing. Okay, manufacturer never understand the model whatever you are creating under these environments. Manufacturer only understand the drawing what you made. So those drawings you will make under drafting. So drafting is a very important thing under manufacturing sectors. If you are working in the company where concept design is not there, so drafting is must for you. Okay, so focus on drafting also. Most of the time you have to focus on drafting only. Why? Because maximum like initial stages you will get the jobs related to drafting only, like you worked as a drafter only initially. Later, once you got the experience, once you know the knowledge, once you know the tool, then only you will get the option to choose your concept design, like part design. Like initially also you will do part design everything, but concept kind of things you cannot able to do. If you are making any component under part design, that part you have to convert to 2D model, then only it is useful. Otherwise, there is no use of that part. Okay? Understand, guys? Any doubt till here?
Yeah, sir, understand, sir.
Understand, Akhil? Till now
Yes,
here?
yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir, understand, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, come to the tool here. So see here, in tool, I think you already know sketcher and part design. Okay? Directly what I will do means I will go for surface design. So click on start, mechanical. Here you can find surface design. wireframe and surface. So these all those things you already know, na? Like what is hybrid design, what is geometrical set, what is ordered geometrical set.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Then what I will do, I am directly clicking on OK and I am giving some name to this one like today we will discuss about a wireframe. So today we will start the wireframe design. Always keep this one as a parallel. Now, okay. Now see here, these are the planes. So here we can find the tools. So this is your wireframe tool. This is your surfaces tool. Okay, wireframe and surface tool. So guys, may I know like before starting this software, which software you have learned?
AutoCAD, sir.
AutoCAD. Like both of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. In AutoCAD, what are the things you have learned? Like topics like drafting and annotation, I know. In 3D, do you learn any surface kind of thing?
No, sir. Class was not completed. AutoCAD also. In
See
middle
here,
of the class
in
only.
AutoCAD also you can find some commands like
Yeah.
extrude, revolve,
Yes, sir.
and sweep.
Yeah.
The same here also you can find, but in AutoCAD, it's limited. Those commands are limited. Here, why? Because AutoCAD is not the modeling software, it's the drafting software, so it is limited. But this surfaces is your, like this Catia is the modeling software and advanced modeling software. That's the reason here you can find the options very deeply. You can find. Okay. If I talk about this sweep command, like in AutoCAD, in sweep command, mostly you can find 2 or 3 options or 4 or 5, max five options you can find there. But when you come to this CATIA software, in this sweep single command, you have under sweep command, you have 21 commands. Okay, only in a sweep command you can find 21 commands. See here you can find 4 options are there, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top side, like profile type it's mentioned there. So if you click on this, the first one, under that one you can find, see, subtype is there. If you click here, you can find some three options are there. If you click on the second one here you can find some 7 or 6 options. If you go to here you can find some 6 or 7 options, and if you go here also you can find some 6 to 7 options. So like that, in a single sweep command you can find around 21 commands are there. Like if we talk about the working point of view, all or not, we are not using all commands at a time, like every time. Like here we can only find 4 options. Okay, so like that we can find different options are there. So based on that one we have to use this. Like I already said, this Catia is mostly depend on surfacing. That's the reason you can find these much options here in surfacing. Now we will start the wireframe. See here, wireframe. Point. The first command is point. So for creating point, we have different options are there for creating point, a single point also. Here if you click here you can find different options like coordinate, on curve, on plane, on surface, circle, sphere, ellipse, tangent, on curve, pi, between. Like that you can find so many options are there. So what I will do before going for the point command, what I will do, I will create one surface here. Okay, I'll do one thing. Here you can find a small window. Now just minimize that one. At the top, sorry, bottom right corner, you can find one small meetings kind of thing. Is there? Just minimize that one. It is
Okay, sir.
making me like I'm not able to do.
So
Like it's coming like that. So just minimize that one, please.
in system cursor is not coming, sir. Okay. So it is not coming now.
Done.
Not coming, sir. No.
Still, it's not went. I think. Yeah, again it's coming. A small box you can find here.
So cursor is not coming from my side.
This thing is not making me to select anything. Yeah, just minimize that one.
Done, sir.
Okay, then fine. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now see here. First of all, what I will do, I will create a small surface here. It's not like you already know about this thing. You have done in part design. The same thing I will doing here. Same only, nothing different. Later I will explain you about this command. Just I'm creating a small surface here so that I can create different points. Extrude, mirror extend. Okay. Now see here, this is my object. For example, this is my object. I want to create some points here on the object, some reference to that object. So how we can able to create? Okay. First of all, I will go for the point option here. First one is coordinate. What is coordinate here? Coordinate means, wait a second. Yeah, coordinate means here, coordinate system, it's kind of coordinate system like you have done in your AutoCAD software, coordinate systems like absolute highway. Here also we have coordinate, means the distances from the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. If I want to select any point by specifying the distance from the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, we can able to specify here. For example, I am giving the distance from x-axis to be like, for example, some 50. Y-axis also I am giving like some about 50. Right. Now see here, your point is somewhere creating